Hi, class. It's Wednesday night. I am exhausted. I thought I'd do a video for you, though. I felt bad I didn't do one this weekend. It's been a while since I did a video for you. But I'm exhausted because yesterday, of course, was the election. And being the managing editor of channel3000.com, that meant a very busy night for me indeed. Although I will say that things went about as good as we could expect them to go. So, but I thought I'd use this opportunity to show you a little bit about what we did, since it relates a lot to some of the things that we're talking about in the class. So let me go ahead and show you what it is that we worked on. So this was our Channel 3000 election section. You can see here I have links at the top to all the important items. We got the statewide, I broke down the races three ways. We got the statewide, state house and local races, and we have this map, which I'll show you in a second, and you'll see it right here too. All the top stories this morning, as of this morning, all the top races were here, but we've since started putting in all the follow-up stories in here. On all the races. We've got the national news, which of course was big news, so we want to make sure that that got included in our election section. And this, by the way, was available at channel3000.com/elections. Congressional race of power, or balance of power, that is, was updated live throughout the night to show the balance of power in the Senate and the House. And this is some of the content we actually earlier had at the top of this page, because it was more content to help people know how to vote, where to vote, and decide how they would like to vote. So here we have candidate candidate questionnaires. The one from the gubernatorial candidates and the attorney general candidates and the congressional, all that came from the Associated Press, that came from The Wire. And then we also had all of these questionnaires. We sent out, had one of our interns sent out a questionnaire for candidates to answer questions about the issues, and they sent them back to us, and we just posted them as they sent them right here. And so people, if they wanted to learn more about the candidates in their area, could do that. Posted the videos from last night here. So people can see all the victory speeches and loser speeches. Election resources, again, this before the election was closer to the top of the page, so people can learn more about, have easy access to information about voting. And then reality check, which is something that our station does. We call it reality check, and basically what it is we have a political reporter who's dedicated to going through political ads and picking out the items that are correct or incorrect or that require clarification. So that trying to demystify some of the political ads that you sometimes see. Also wanted to show you this as well. This was our election map, something I'm pretty proud of that we put together. We have a programmer who did a lot of the heavy lifting on this, but he and I worked together on it. This updates live. It updates every 30 seconds. It's actually faster than our other pages that just have race information. So it's really cool. We can see which counties went red, which ones went blue, and the shade of red or blue tells you how strongly they voted one way or the other. So that's pretty cool. And we had this for all the statewide races and all of the state house races. So state assembly, you can see your assembly district. And we had a referendum that was statewide. It doesn't look like that's working right now. Secretary of State. So you could look at all this stuff. And then the other cool thing was with the gubernatorial race, we also pulled historical data. So this is what it looked like in 2010 when people voted for Scott Walker the first time. And compare that to 2014. It's almost exactly the same. So it's interesting analysis. You can, and of course the raw numbers are down here, so you can take a look at those as well. But this was by far and away the most popular page on our website on election day. So pretty proud of that. A fun project, a useful project for our users. And I also want to point out our live blog. This is something we do live blogs occasionally when the topic warrants. Excuse me. And this is a live blog we did for the election. And you'll be doing this in a few weeks. This is a Storify, so I won't go into it now. But it's a very efficient way for us to take tweets and photos and Instagram pics and put them, basically cultivate them and put them in one thing here. So it works out perfectly because we have lots of reporters who tweet. So they tweet photos and videos, and we can just very easily share them. And it's not just our reporters, but we share things that other people post as well, whether it be the candidates or just on the morning of election day, we had a lot of pictures of people with their "I voted" sticker on, the voting selfies. So anyway, thought that was pretty cool too. And I thought I'd also mention that election time is it's a big opportunity for a news station like ours. So we did almost twice what our normal day's traffic would be for election night. We probably got a bump today too. Wednesday morning, we got a little spike in traffic in the morning for people who didn't stay up late and wanted to find out what happened to all the races last night. So election time is a big time of year, big project. We are happy with how it went. If you have any questions, let me know. One of the things I miss about teaching face-to-face is being able to tell some stories from what I'm doing every day. So if you are ever curious about what I do, feel free to ask me. I know I've mentioned before on the D2L news feed that anyone who wants to come up and visit Channel 3 and get a tour, I'd be happy to show you around. And I'm always happy to answer questions about what I do for my day job. So keep up the good work on this class. I look forward to checking out the discussion this week on monetization. Let me know if you have any questions, and toodaloo.